But first, I want to talk about what Black soldiers faced during World War II. And there was, and it's not just World War II. Black soldiers were in World War One, in the Civil War. They never get credit for all the defense that we did to make this country the most powerful nation. But Black soldiers faced significant discrimination and segregation during World War II, not just home, but also abroad. Despite Black men, because remember, it was only men going off to war, despite the willingness of Black men to serve their country, Black soldiers were often relegated to segregated divisions and combat support roles. The military was just as segregated as the Deep South was. Black soldiers faced discrimination in every branch of the armed forces. They often were degraded and treated as lower class citizens. Many of the bases and training facilities were located in the South, and regardless of the region, they were separate blood banks, hospitals, or wards, medical staff, barracks, recreational facilities, all that stuff was separate for Black soldiers and lower in class to Black soldiers. Black soldiers were routinely slurred and harassed by white soldiers and local white residents, despite the fact that they were trying to defend their country. The military often regulated Black soldiers to less desirable roles, such as cooks, mechanics, road builders, ditch diggers, supply unloaders, slave labor. That's what I just did. Manual labor. This is what they were relegated to. Look, this is the crazy part. And for those people who are like, that's not true, once again, Google is your friend. Use critical thinking skills, Google it, look at the sources, get all the information, and then come to an educated opinion about these things. But it can't really truly be an opinion because these are facts. There were instances where imprisoned Nazi combatants, Nazis, received preferential treatment over Black troops. Let me repeat that so that you hear it. Captured Nazi soldiers were treated sometimes better than the Black soldiers. They were treated better than the people that are trying to fight alongside you to defend this country. Greatest generation, right? Greatest generation. Despite these challenges, there were Black soldiers served in distinction and made significant contributions for the war. More than 1 million Black men and women, so there was a few women out there, just a few, served in every branch of the U.S. Armed Forces during World War II. Despite facing discrimination and often being relegated to these supporting roles, Black soldiers served a variety of capacities, including logistics, helping to ferry supplies to Allied troops all across Europe. Let's not forget Doris Miller, portrayed by Cuba Gooding Jr. in the movie Pearl Harbor, who was the first national hero of World War II and became the first African American to be awarded the Navy Cross because he was the crewman that was aboard the West Virginia when Pearl Harbor was attacked. So y'all remember the movie Pearl Harbor? And Cuba Gooding Jr.'s character, once again, I can't remember what his character was. It was a cook and a mechanic because that's what Black soldiers were. He jumped into the machine gun and started shooting at the planes that were coming to bomb them, showing that, hey, man, if you give us a shot, we can contribute. But military was segregated. This is all record, right? Everything that I'm saying, these are all facts. This is not my opinion. I didn't live during that time. I didn't see it firsthand. There are books, there are articles, there are movies that give you all of this information. Don't believe me? Do the Google search yourself. But these are facts. If you like that clip, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to catch up on all of our latest content. Don't forget to hit the notification button when you do subscribe so you can get updated every time we release content. We release content every day, whether it's an actual show or clips from the shows. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Also, don't forget our Patreon page where you can find our Talking Straight-ish and After Hours Uncensored episodes. That's patreon.com/unsolicited perspectives. But once again, thank you again for listening to Unsolicited Perspectives. I'm your host, Bruce Anthony, and I'm going to catch you next time. I'll holla.